So now we are about to discuss some more dialogues in the book Teach Yourself Dutch. So it's actually dialogues number 3, 4 and 5, and we are going to discuss, I guess, 3 and 4. So here we go. It's a dialogue between, okay, there is a Monique is meeting Paul and a friend of his in a cafe in town. So I'm going to read it for you again. Dag Monique, ik zit hier. Hoi Paul, hoe gaat het? Prima, dank je. Ken je Afje? Nee, ik ken Afje niet. Afje, dit is Monique. Monique, dit is Afje. Hallo Afje. Dag Monique. Wil je iets drinken? Okay, so as you can see, this dialogue is really simple, simplistic, I would say. And so let's discuss it. Dag Monique, okay, ik zit hier. Ik zit hier, so I'm sitting here actually. But remember, the verb zitten might express also not the activity of sitting, but also the activity of being. So let's just say it will be in the next dialogue, but let's just say ik zit here if there were no context at all. It might mean I am here or I'm sitting here. Here it's actually, I would say, I'm sitting here, but okay, ik zit here, in any case, I'm sitting here, I'm here. Hoe gaat het? So, as we know, how's it going? How do you do? Hoe gaat het? Prima, dank je. Prima, really common word in the Dutch language. They say it all the time, prima. From Latin, it came from Latin, and you can find it in many languages in Europe. And literally, prima means in Latin the first, prima. So maybe you know the word in English primus, or I don't even know if they use this word primus, but if they do, it means like the first one, literally the first one, someone who is probably the best person, primus. But back to the Dutch language, prima, something like leuk, goed. Ken je Afje? Ken je Afje? The verb kennen means to know. To get to know each other. Kennen. Ik ken hem, for example. Means I know him. Ik ken hem. The last sentence, Wil je iets drinken? Wil je iets drinken? Do you want something to drink? Will actually literally want. You eats is something and drinker to drink. Again, typical ending for verbs en drinker. As you can see, they don't use well, in English you use this verb in order to create simple questions in the present time, but they don't do it, you know, in the Dutch language. So they just switch positions of the subject and the verb, and so you have wil je. You will, yes, you will, but now it's wil je. It's like an exchange, you know, exchange of positions, and eats, you know, object, something. So do you want, and drinken means to drink, yes. So wil je iets drinken? So it was really simple, as you can see, you know. So let's move forward to the second dialogue. And the third dialogue will be like a conversation in a chat room on the internet. So here we go. Jos probably is having a beer in a terrace bar on a canal. He spots Martin walking past. So here we go. Hey Martin, ga zitten. Wil je ook een biertje? Nee, dank je. Nu niet. Ik ga naar mijn ouders. Ik ga naar mijn ouders. Oké, bel me morgen. Dat doe ik. Tot ziens. Doei. So, hey Martin. Like, what's up? What's up Martin? Hey Martin. Ga zitten. You know, come and sit or sit down, take a seat, you know, just like we had in the last lesson. En wil je ook een biertje? Do you want ook? To also as well. Wil je ook een biertje? Een biertje, it's like a glass of beer. A glass of beer, biertje. Interesting, because beer means beer, yes. But if you are in a restaurant on the bar, you would say een biertje, alsjeblieft. And every time you see this, it's like a marker. It's a diminutive form, which is biertje. It's like a little beer, literally biertje. And alsjeblieft want to be informal, you say this. Als, well, if you want to be like hyper correct, als je believe, but nobody even says it. You know, everybody say als je believed. And if you want to be formal and really polite, you would say als tu believed. Als tu believed. Alsjeblieft, alsjeblieft. Informal, formal. I read about some stuff on the internet, and it is said it was created by the influence of the French language, because they say s'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. And I don't know if the French say s'il te plaît. I'm not sure. Anyway, s'il vous plaît, of course, yes. And okay, so it's like so alsjeblieft and alstublieft. It's like a simulation of s'il vous plaît, but there's just too many details for us, and we don't need it necessary. So nee, dank je. Okay. Nu niet. Like now, not now. Nu means now. Right now. Nu. Now. Ik ga naar mijn ouders. I go to my parents. Ik ga, and important preposition naar, which is like a marker. You go to a place in order to see someone, or I don't know, naar. Yes. Ik ga naar my ouders. Ik ga naar mijn ouders. Yes. Ik ga naar mijn ouders. The question would be for the second person in singular. Ga je naar je ouders? Ga je naar je ouders? Ja. Or if you want to emphasize, you would say jawel. Jawel, ik ga naar mijn ouders. Ga je naar je ouders? Ja, jawel. Ik ga naar mijn ouders. Oké, bel me morgen. Bel me morgen. Call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow. Bel me morgen. Well, you know the English word bell. In the Dutch language, they have a verb, bellen, and it means to call, to make a phone call, to phone someone, bellen. And sometimes you can even see it with a preposition, prefix, sorry, opbel, bel. And as you can see, the sentence, there is an imperative form, bel me, so call me morgen. It's not morning, it's tomorrow. Morning would be 's morgens. S'morgens. If you want to say in the morning, 's morgens. Yes. And Martin says, dat doe ik. So I'm going to do that. Dat doe ik. Dat doe ik. Tot ziens. Tot ziens means goodbye. Tot ziens. And literally it means like to the seeing each other. Or till the seeing each other. So, till or to zien means to see, and this s at the end of the word, it's a marker of like we are going to see each other. There is some connection between two people. Tot ziens. And it's something like arrivederci in Italian. So, and now the dialogue in the chat room. Hoi, ik heet Holland 4U. Ik heet Holland 4U. Hoe heet jij? Hallo, ik weet. Ik heet R. Herring. Alles oké? Ja, prima. Waar zit je? Ik zit in Manchester. Jij? In Haarlem. Alles oké in Haarlem? Zo. Hoi, ik heet Holland 4U. Not 4U, sorry. 4U, like for you. 4U. So it yes, it's like it's actually Holland for you. It's not for U. Okay, my mistake. Okay. Hoe heet jij? What's your name? You know already? Alles okay. Literally everything okay. Alles okay. Is alles okay? Is everything alright? Alles means everything. And now, waar zit je? Waar zit je? And I would say the person who is asking the question, he doesn't, the person doesn't want to know where the next person is sitting. I would say this person would like to know where the next person is being right now, you know. So I would translate it like, where do you live, or where are you? Waar zit je? Ik zit in Manchester. So literally, I sit in Manchester. I'm sitting in Manchester, but let's translate it like I am in Manchester. And in Harlem, okay. Well, let's talk about a little bit about. Let's talk about a little bit Harlem, because you probably know, Bronx, Harlem, Queens, and Brooklyn, and these are quarters, like sections of New York City. And the thing is, Harlem was named after the city Haarlem in the Netherlands. And if you went to Google Maps, you would find it in any case. So Haarlem with two A's in it, Haarlem. Or Brooklyn, it's actually from Breukelen, which is a city also in the Netherlands. Breukelen. In general, one may say, in New York City, you can meet so many names of streets, of different objects, which are somehow connected with the Dutch history. For example, Wall Street. Before the English came in 1621, I guess, it had been called Waalstraat. Straat is street. And another interesting thing, it's from Latin, via strada. So it's something like straight way, straight way. So straat. So we have street. We have in English we have straat in Dutch. And if you are a little bit interested in German, Straße. In German, but anyway, and the last thing, and the really funny thing, you probably know Coney Island. Well, Coney Island, it wasn't named after someone who was called Coney, or I don't know. It's not based on a name. It's actually from Conain, which is a rabbit. So on this island there were so many rabbits, and this is the right reason why it's called Coney Island. So it was probably called Konijn Eiland. Eiland means island. Coney Island. So this is it. I'm really looking forward to the next dialogues, and if you have any questions, just text me as as usual. So see you and take care.